All right, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I want to welcome each and every one of you to another episode of the Mind Your Business podcast with me, your host, Tracy Walker. And this is where you can come and get your daily dose of mindset, of marketing, and of course, money. And we do this podcast call every single Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I would love to invite you to subscribe to the podcast. We can be found on any of your major or your favorite live stream platforms, such as iHeartRadio, such as iTunes, such as Pandora, such as all those good places. All right. So make sure you go and you subscribe to the podcast. And if you want to be a part of my very special VIP podcast subscriber base, make sure that you head over and you simply text the word podcast to 770-818-4333. Again, text the word podcast to 770-818-4333. What a wonderful Wednesday it is. Hello, somebody. I am so grateful to be here. I hope that you are feeling blessed. I hope that as you realized that your eyes opened today, that you are blessed, okay? You are blessed by the Most High. I'm going to share something really quickly. We're going to jump into the content because today I want to talk to you guys about success and how success requires discipleship. Oh yeah, I said it. We are going in today. Success requires discipleship. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. But first, you guys know I like to listen to my affirmations and things like this at nighttime. And of course, my son Josiah is already used to it. He knows who Earl Nightingale is. He absolutely knows who Bob Proctor is. He knows who Reverend Ike is, okay, and some other great thought leaders. And last night, he went to sleep. I was on a meeting with some leaders well until about 12, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and or 1 o'clock in the a.m. And he had fallen asleep on the couch waiting on me, right? And he had taken a shower, brushed his teeth and everything. So I had him get up and go get into bed because I was getting ready to tie things up here in the office. So he went on and he got into bed and he went right back to sleep. And I got myself together, got my night clothes on, and I went to YouTube to put on one of my affirmations. And so I started playing the affirmations and boom, dozed on off to sleep. Didn't even think anything else about it until I wake up today. When I wake up today, I'm ironing my son's pants and his shirt for school. And he says, "Mom, those affirmations were horrible." I said, "What affirmations?" He said, "Last night, I heard the affirmations in my sleep." I said, "You did?" I said, "Well, what was horrible about it?" He said, "All I heard was $100 bill is in your wallet. You have endless money in your wallet. You have an unlimited supply in your account." And I am telling you, to hear an 8-year-old repeat this stuff, right? You have $100 bill in your wallet. I was cracking up ironing his clothes today. I literally was cracking up. I said, "Well, Josiah, that's a good thing." He said, "You have a $50 bill in your wallet." Right? Now, I just thought that was amazing because he was asleep when I cut the affirmations on. So what am I trying to say to you? My message to you is that the power of the subconscious is real. I am telling you, if your child is asleep and you play the good stuff, when they wake up in the morning, they're going to spit out the good stuff. Okay. Now to him, it was horrible. Now the lady wasn't saying you got a $50 bill in your pocket. Okay. She was saying you have a limited supply of money. She was saying you have unlimited amount of credit with no limit, right? She was saying a lot of different things on there, but I don't think she was saying you got a $50 bill in your pocket. But my point is, he close. Okay, his subconscious picked something up, and it resonated with his conscious that he got up today and was like, "Mom, you have $100 bill in your wallet." Okay, so here's what I want y'all to remember. Do your affirmations, put on your recordings. I'm telling you it's getting in there. I'm telling you it's getting in there. If there's no proof that it's getting there, honey, please take my my word for it, that if it's getting in the mind of an 8-year-old, I promise it's getting in the minds of you 20, 30, 40, 50 and above year old folk too. Hello. All right, guys. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just jump on in, okay? Because we're going to talk about discipleship, and we're going to talk about how it relates to success. How it relates to success. Now, you've heard me talk before about how success is not what you do, it's what you do daily, right? So if you're doing something daily, then that might be called a routine, right? It is called a habit after a while. It is called something that you are doing consistently. In other words, you are being very disciplined. And if you are being very disciplined, it means that you are a disciple to the process by which you set forth that generates, or that you believe will generate, the results that you desire. So you must be, hear me, you must be a disciple to your own method of operation, your own daily uh routine in which you are doing what you need to do, such that it is relevant to the results and the success in your business. And you must be so much of a disciple to it that when you are called to distract, when you're called on to be distracted, you must learn to say no. And I know we live in a world, and I'm a part of the same world that you are in, okay? I am in this world, but me personally, I'm not of this world. Now, I don't know about you. I am in it, but I am not of it, okay? I am of a different place in my mind, okay? So shall a man or woman thinketh, so is he or she. Okay. And so what I am saying is that you have to learn to say no, because in the world that we live in, there's so many different opportunities for people to try to get you with, hey, you got to have multiple streams of income, and you struggling with the one stream you got. You struggling with the one stream you got. You don't need multiple of nothingness. You don't. What you need is to be a disciple, to remain disciplined to the one that you have, such that you build that one up, that it continues to pay you, so that it is truly what we're calling a stream of income, not a stream of no income. So many people think that they are doing something when they inbox me talking about, oh, the average millionaire has to have 7 streams of income. Sound good, but you talking to someone who is personally developed, boo. No, 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 no. The average millionaire, okay, if we're going to talk about it, they get started and they have one stream of income that does extremely well for them. It's what they become known for. It's the thing that takes them over the top. It's the thing that helps them to break through. It's the thing that makes everything that they had in their past life go away, and for them to create their new life. And through leverage of that one income stream, they are now able to take profits, revenue, things of that sort, and now invest a portion of that into now a second income stream, and then into a third income stream. So it is flipping of the money. It is not a go out there, spend your last $300 trying to get in 7 businesses because somebody told you you got to have multiple streams of income and you haven't been disciplined to one. You don't know how to market and generate leads for one. You don't know how to help other people get started and teach other people how to be successful in one. You are struggling in that one which you have. So why do you think it's a good idea to amplify what's not working? See, what we should be doing is we should be amplifying what works and getting rid of what doesn't work. And if you not having success in the 6 businesses that you are signed up to, it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It means that you need to focus and decide what you are going to be a disciple to right now. What are you going to be a disciple to right now? You can pick up that other stuff later on. It ain't going nowhere. Opportunity is not going nowhere. Businesses, well, successful ones, right? Proven ones, okay? Ones that have strong foundations, they ain't going nowhere either. It's y'all that's jumping into everything that look new, and you don't really understand the cycle of a business. It's a lot of hype in the marketplace, and that's good. I think momentum is good. I think a lot of people being excited is good. I'm not one for bashing that, but what I'm saying is you got to be able to see the difference between hype of something and actual true value, momentum building, and market growing, market sharing, market building. You got to see the difference. And if you can't see the difference yet, because maybe you have amateur eyes, I am here to help you understand that maybe don't do all of that. Let's focus right now until we can build your acumen, build your muscle, that you focus on one thing. Now, let's say you're working your job full time. Well, we're not talking about focusing on that, because that's not going to get you where you want to go. That is paying the bills, and you must keep that possibly right now to do what you need to do. But if you are going to add to that, because you understand that you need to have your own income streams, you need to have your own business, you need to have your own something. If that's you, entrepreneurs, because that's what I'm talking to, if that's you, then that thing that you decide to do as an addition to your regular full-time job that you are a part of, that thing that you decide to do, that thing must get all of your attention and time outside of your job. You gotta be a disciple to that. I'm sorry. You gotta be a disciple to that. I am sorry, but not sorry. I go on social media and I see people promoting 5 and 6 different things. Now, they don't all lead to the same thing, though. See, there's also a difference between, hey, I'm promoting this door, the front door to my house. I'm promoting the side door to my house. And I'm also promoting the back door to my house. But all those doors are on the same house. And when people enter into any of those doors, they're going to eventually congregate and meet up in the family room, in the great room. And that is where I have everybody's attention. There's a difference between having a door of entry where everyone congregates to the center, it's the same location ultimately, versus you got different houses. I see people promoting tacos. Okay, this is just, just to not put anybody on blast. Okay, I see people promoting tacos, but I don't see them promoting the next day taco shells, which would be relevant to tacos. What I see them doing is they promoting tacos, and then tomorrow they're promoting credit repair, because they in the taco business and the credit repair business. Oh, and they're in the coaching business. hmm They doing coaching, but they're doing coaching on behavioral sciences. So you're coaching people on the behavior, but you're also selling tacos, and then you also got the credit repair going. See, none of that match up. So when you go into the marketplace, not only are you confused, so is your market. And a confused mind says no. No to buying, no to the checkout page, no to the cart. No. Abandoned cart is what is going to happen when they land on your page, if they even land on your page. Why? Because you are all over the place and you're mediocre at all of them at best. Mediocre at best. You don't have multiple streams of income. If you selling tacos and you doing credit repair and you doing behavioral coaching, generally speaking, you're not making millions of dollars in any one of those things. My charge to you is, which one are you going to give all of your attention to, so that the energy and the flow of money, of attention, of people, of everything can drive itself directly to you such that you are doing nothing but attracting and attracting and attracting the money, the money, the money that's supposed to flow easily and effortlessly to you. You are attracting it because of your focused effort, your focused effort, your focused effort, your quote unquote diversification that you think you have is causing you to fail in all things diversified. Some people, depending on where you are in your journey, it's not the time to diversify. If you're listening to Warren Buffett and you don't have tens of millions of dollars or hundreds of or millions of dollars, you don't need to be focused on the diversification strategy. That strategy is down the road. You hear diversification strategy the first day of ever being an entrepreneur, and now you think you need to go out and diversify your portfolio when you can't even pay your auto ship. How are you diversifying a portfolio? You don't have a portfolio. What you have is a bunch of bills. What I want you to do is have a business. I want you to have a business that generates revenue that then turns into profit, that then that profit can be used to help scale that said business to the point where that said business can begin to run holistically on its own. You have resources, you have people, you have employees, you have virtual assistants, whatever, you have systems in place. You have things that now you can take your attention off of it, not 100%, but you can take one eye and go that way. You can take one eye and now you can take some of that money and you can go start you another venture. Now you can diversify. If you ain't made $1 million in what you're doing, the one thing, I think you need to stay put. I think you need to focus on being a disciple. I think you need to focus on your discipline. I think you need to remember that success is what you do daily. It's not what you do. It's what you do daily. It's what you are disciplined with doing. It is what you are a disciple of. If you are a disciple of the chaos, the business chaos, the diversification chaos, the multiple streams of income chaos, yeah, you still gonna be driving Uber too. I ain't knocking Uber. I ain't knocking driving Uber. I'm saying don't show me on social media you got the taco business, you got the credit repair business, and then you have the behavioral coaching business, and you doing all of this and you making money trying to sign people up, and then you still driving Uber. I'm telling you right now, it's because you're not focused. Now, if you're going to drive Uber and Uber is going to be your main thing that you're going to give everything to because it's going to generate the revenue for you to go ahead and take that profit and invest into the credit repair business, do your thing. Do your thing. I'm not knocking what you're doing. What I'm knocking is you're doing all of it at the same time and you're not getting nowhere. Sometimes you got to slow down and speed up. Sometimes you got to slow down, family, to speed up. Okay? So I want you to remember that this is all about your discipleship. How disciplined are you with your own method of operation? What is your method of operation? When you get up in the morning, what do you do? Or in the daytime, because we don't say the word morning. Hey, listen, by the way, slight digression. For those of you that are new to the podcast, you may not have heard me talk a bit about this, but we are training ourselves to not say the word morning. You know why? Because psychologically, we talked about homophones before in a previous broadcast, right? Homophones are words in the English language that sound the same, but are maybe spelled different and mean different. But let me tell you something about sound. Sound is sound, baby. Sound is sound. So when you say morning, morning, come on now. Your subconscious don't know the difference. You can't have a good morning. Most people who are in morning don't feel good. So when you get up every day and you're talking about good M, this is why people don't feel good on Mondays. Because you saying an oxymoron and people trying to figure out how to make it make sense. And they can't make it make sense that they're saying good M, but they don't feel like that. Why? Because they could be an M, the other M. So how about we don't say it? How about we say the thing that we actually did? We rose this morning. Grand rising. Grand rising. Yes. Hallelujah. Thank you. All blessings. Right? B, grace woke us up. So, what you do in the AM when you rise, in terms of your discipline, in terms of your method of operation, that is very important. Every single day. Can you do the same thing every single day for 7 days? Can you do the same thing every single day for 14 days? Can you do the same thing every single day for 30 days? They say if you can do it for 21 days, you can create a new habit. That would be a new discipline. That would mean you are now a disciple to the new thing. 21 days, 21 days, 21 days, 21 days. Can you do it? Do you even have something? I want you to write it down. I want you to write it down. Those of you in our group, I want you to write it down. I want you to put it in the chat. I want you to put down, don't give me time blocks yet because we're going to work on that. But give me a chronological list. 1, you do this. 2, you do this. 3, you do this. 4, you do this. 5, you do this. 6, you do this. Don't write it down in terms of what you want to do, because that's the future. I want you to give me an accurate snapshot of what you're doing now. I need to see what your discipline is like now. What do you do right now, today? Let's go back. Yesterday. When you got up yesterday, what did you do? When you woke up today, what did you do? Day before yesterday, on Monday, what did you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Write it down, put it in the group if you're in our chat, and we're going to get busy on this. Because if we're going to be a disciple of our method of operation, we best make sure our method of operation is leading us towards our desired result and goal. Because many of you have a method of operation that's leading you in a circle that you don't want to be on, called rat race. Hello, rat race. Listen, I hope y'all picked up something I dropped down for you today. I hope you picked up something. I hope you picked something up. Did it make sense? Did I help you make it make sense? We talked about some words. We talked about the affirmations. We talked about the disciplinary action. We talked about the discipleship. We talked about the method of operation. We have talked about so many different things that I want you to understand that in this short period of time, you got to be taking notes. You got to write something down. Something got to stand out. Something that I said you got to pick up and you got to go to work on it right away. Right away, immediately, if not sooner. Immediately, if not sooner. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Mind Your Business podcast, where you can come and get your daily dose of mindset, marketing, and of course, money. This is your host, Tracy Walker. We do this podcast called every single Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you subscribe to this amazing podcast on your favorite live streaming platforms, such as iTunes, such as iHeartRadio, such as Spotify, such as Pandora. Just do a search for Mind Your Business. You can even do a search for Tracy Walker. If you also like to be a part of my very special VIP, my personal podcast subscriber list, go ahead and text the word podcast to 770-818-4333. 4333. Text the word podcast to 770-818-4333. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also check out the stream. You can also get access to my free video and other valuable content by heading over to www.winwithtracy.com. Again, that's www.winwithtracy.com. Make sure you get access to the free video, guys. If you have not checked out my free video on why saving money is dumb, you are doing yourself a great disservice. Head over to winwithtracy.com. I can't get it out. I'm so excited. Get access to that free video, why saving money is dumb and what smart people do instead. I will see each and every one of you tomorrow, which is Thursday, same time, same line. Have a great day. And remember, It's time to be a disciple, y'all.